Okay, I'm glad. Okay, looks like I'm live. My face is covering my face. Oh, wrong one. My face is covering my face. Let me move this up here. I think I just got the email that I am live. Alright, cool. It looks like I am actually live. And I want to check on my thingamabobber here. And it should. I think I just got the email that I. Yep, it is working. Cool. Hey, everybody. And I think that's going to be. I think I'm good. Alright, so today I'm just kind of going live. I don't really have anything planned. I mean, I wrote it as Ask Me Anything, but what I'm actually going to be doing is looking at a version of Linux that I probably should have looked at first or a long time ago. But yeah, I've been looks like I've been going live once a week for like 3 or 4 weeks now. So um, that seems to be going well, and I don't see a reason to stop for now. Let's boot into normal mode. Graphical install. I've never actually looked at Debian. Just straight Debian. Like, this will be my first time ever using just plain old Debian. I use. Oh, I might want to use English, huh? Like, obviously, I use Debian based. Debian based Linuxes all the time. And. What is going on here? We'll wait here. Okay, cool. So, I use Debian based Linuxes all the time, and I've never actually used just straight up Debian. And I know a lot of people will use it on like those single board computers. Um, I don't know what it's asking me to do. Root password. Yeah, ooh, I keep using the wrong mouse. First name for the new user. Eric. That'll work. We'll use Eastern time zone. Alright, so how's everybody doing today? I am doing pretty good myself. I had a very successful meeting with something I can't discuss, but I have the tripod in my way of part of the screen. I need to get my other camera system working. But for like these live streams, the webcam works fine. Um, yeah, this is a very different install than like say Linux Mint is. You know, I have never been to Chipotle. A lot of people tell me I should. I'm very into Latin American food. Like when I made the empanadas the other day, and but like there's a place near me called Dominican Cafe that, well, actually it's not near me now. Now it's like almost an hour from me. But where I'd get like a lot of Puerto Rican food. I know Chipotle is more, I guess, Mexican. But I've never, like, I don't know, like, I remember there were none near us, and then I remember like all those people getting like salmonella, so I just never went to one. I know that's probably silly, but that's what I did or didn't do. They opened a Chipotle near where I used to work when I worked for AutoZone, and they opened that in a Panda Express, and I used to go to the Panda Express. I wouldn't say frequently, but I went there a few times. Panda Express was pretty good. I mean, it was pretty decent for what it was. Uh, okay, I might have to give them a try then. I don't even know. I don't even know where there is one near me. Is there one in Vineland? I think there might be. Um, oh yeah, on Dulcie Drive, and oh, that's in Glassboro. Okay, yeah, that's. And then the next one is 11. Yeah, my closest one is 9.2 miles away, then 11 miles away, then 12 miles away. They're all in different directions. Configure. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them sending anonymous data. At the moment, only the core. Let's try KDE. I've never really tried any of these, so let's see what we can get here. I don't know much about it. Oh, apparently Big Clive is live too. Luckily, I know I'm not gonna probably not gonna steal any of his viewers. If you ever are in a position to, there's a guy called Big Clive who tears apart electronic stuff, usually stuff that's failed. I might actually try having a web server and all that. Because actually, I've been wanting to do a thing. I don't want to do it on archive, but I have a whole bunch of floppy disks I want to image and then put on online. And I was thinking I would do I would put them online so that people can get them. They were like those ones you get in a magazine once a month. Um, so I just think they'd be pretty cool to image. Like they had like trials of games and stuff on it. A display manager. I'm just going to use whatever the default was. Um, yeah, this is my first time ever using Debian, and my microphone stand is bending, which means it was probably not the best idea to get it off of AliExpress. I might have to get another mic stand. There's a girl named Gabby something. I forget what the whole name of the channel. It's like something Gabby. Like she has one of these mics, but she's always holding it, and it looks like it's in a stand. But she does interesting content as far as just like cultural observations, I guess you could say. And this definitely takes longer to install than, say, Ubuntu does. Probably because I've selected all the all the graphical systems. Yeah, I gotta check out their menu at some point, because let me move this one over here, because I'm also kind of a picky eater too. Chipotle restaurant. Uh, I don't want to order now. I really do like queso. Oh wow. Yeah, it's a shame because there's a lot of mechanics are leaving the field right now because the money just isn't there. Those quesadillas look pretty good. Um, their tacos look legit because they look like more like real tacos than say Taco Bell's do. Yeah, like that's but yeah, like one of the reasons I've been doing a lot of like my own I try to do a lot of my own repairs, A, to save money, but I don't trust a lot of mechanics anymore. It's so hard to it's really hard to find trustworthy people. Yes, I understand that. I just want to take a closer look at the ooh, is that $10 for a $12 for a empanada? Or not empanada, for a quesadilla? Oh, so you have so you can't choose so you can't so you'd have to pay separately for can't go halvesies with cheese only. Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't know, their menu looks confusing. But I mean, at least their tacos look legit. Yeah, like there's a mechanic up near me, and like my family had been going to them for decades, and he's a very busy guy, but the like when I talked to him about doing the alignment on the car, he's like, the guy that he has, his alignment guy was out for a while. I guess he had surgery, and now he's like 4 weeks behind on alignments. But he's one of the few people I trust. But I needed the car, so I went to Firestone, and they did okay. But I might drive it for a little while and then call them up and be like, hey, it had the alignment done, but I'd like to see if it's still good. But uh, yeah, like especially with certain things, you do really want to be very cautious about who you go to, because like especially like alignments, brakes, anything that needs diagnostic work, like especially electrical diagnostic. Um, my foot's asleep. This might not be as long as yeah. Um, but I actually have two video. Well, actually no. I decided after watching it, I'm not going to do the one video because it's a lot of work, and I'm not sure I want to do that kind of work while also recording it. But I will tell you that I have a valve adjustment. Is it a Honda? I know Hondas tend to need valve adjustments every now and again. I'm going to be doing a video on doing the door mirrors on the car because I made a very dumb mistake and I accidentally hit the mirror on the rail to my carport like a dumbass. Excuse my language. Yep, Acura. I'm thinking my next car, like I might buy one next year around this time. I really want to find an Acura TL. I don't know why, I just really like them, and I really want to find one in blue. The only thing I don't like about them is nobody makes a radio kit because that whole, it's all part of that whole dash, and like nobody actually makes a radio kit for an aftermarket radio, and I like my aftermarket radios. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. So I'm gonna be doing the door mirror a video on the door mirrors, and honestly, to do both mirrors in the video will probably be a less than 10-minute video because it is really simple on that car. But I gotta do the headlights on it, and I'm replacing the whole headlight housings, and the whole front bumper has to come off, and my car is a little bit messed up from I had to drive through a flood, and it kind of ripped everything off. Installed a grub bootloader. Yes, you have to do that. Yeah, the other thing I was looking at, I looked at MDXs and RDXs, and they're a little bit out of my price range. The other thing I was looking at is a Toyota RAV4, but they're really out of my price range right now. Please. And I had to unplug. Alright, that is unplugged. Debian Linux. This will be my first time ever using. Oh, okay, yeah, see, the ones I was looking at were like from 2007 to like 2012-ish. And they, I gotta be honest, Mazda is one of them ones that I forget they exist, but they're great cars. Well, some of them are. Most of them are good. Volvos are one of them ones that will either run forever or they will. Okay, so you can't just. Yeah, they'll either run forever or they just don't. Yeah, run at all. But like, let's see here. I know we're this is actually how I found my my Camry. This website, I don't want to use my zip code. So I'm going to use a Delaware zip code. But like I was looking at TLs on here, and like they had this one that was a really, yeah, there it is. That one's not it. That's not the same one, but oh yeah, like they will either be absolutely fantastic or absolutely horrible. There's no in between. Something don't look right on this TL. I like it though. I like that color. But like when I was looking up RAV4s, let me see here. Toyota, because like I don't ever want to have, like at this point I can't see me having a car payment ever again. So I looked up a RAV4, and then I put in a maximum price of $10,000, which is probably about, because like I could probably put more than half of that down next year. And okay, so you can get them under 10 grand now, but they're at least 10 years old. RAV4s are very nice cars. Apparently, RAV4 is the most #1 selling car right now in the U.S. I like that color. I do like that color quite a bit. I don't like the yellowed headlights, though. That might just be because the lights. Oh, and it's got the optional rear tire thingy. Oh, yeah, that's a nice car. You know, like one of my favorite cars that I have ever driven on a racetrack is the Mazda Miata. And like I know that Mazdas are pretty good, but I always forget that they exist. Um, what are MDXs going for right now? Oh, that one's actually not bad. Yeah. This is a private listing, I think. Yeah, this is a private listing. I don't think I'd go to New York for one because rust. Um, Rockville, Maryland. That ain't bad. But yeah, so like as you can tell, I brought up Debian Linux and it's just working. Kind of like those wheels. I kind of like this car a lot. What is that? Oh, that's got butt warmers. I don't like seat warmers. They make you feel like you wet yourself sometimes. Oh Lord, that's that color I like, I think. Manahawkin, is that New Jersey? Yeah. Alright, so what were we testing on, on Linux before we got sidetracked on cars? Software and updates. So everything is pretty much right where you... Oh, maybe not. Um, Software. This feels a lot like Pop OS. Like Pop OS feels a lot like this, and I think I like Pop OS. What is that? Is that just a game? Okay. So this has solitaire on it? So even though it doesn't have the buttons, you can double click. That's pretty good to know. I I had a solitaire game on my phone, and I got like way too into it for a while. But um Why did they call it Isle Riot? Well, I swore I had. Oh no. Alright, because I can get way too into that. So let's try a couple things here. When I first got whatever one this was, it took me a while to find the little search button up there. Really? Um, why is Minecraft not on here? However, is Steam on here? Game Hub. I'll try that. Show applications. There's quite a bit here to get into. Let me audio. Alright, so you guys would hear audio and I wouldn't in that case. I'm not sure how I like this. Things are a little bit weird on it. Test. But yeah, everything seems to be okay, but there seems to be an update for it. Oh, okay. But I am getting hungry though. I haven't really eaten since like 9 o'clock this morning. You ever get like that where like you realize you haven't eaten in hours? So there's this activities button that does that. I don't know if I like that. I am more into dark. Trying to see, is there like a theme thing? I mean, like, so far everything seems to be working pretty good though. Like, I am confused why Minecraft doesn't work. Why I can't find Minecraft on the software. So let's go back into Firefox. I tend to do this see here. Debian 12. Okay, so there is a thing about it. That's another thing. Let's just go in the terminal. What? I am not sure what's going on here. I have a feeling... Huh, okay. How? Do I dare go onto Reddit? I am actually getting really hungry right now. Can I... Alright, so... How about log out? Will it give me an option to... So I'll go... Alright, well, we'll... But so how am I not a super user? Oh. Okay, I need to go in as administrator. Alright. What the heck? Alright, so I'm a little confused here about what's going on. Let me just go in as administrator. Usually that's called root. Did I spell administrator wrong? Alright, so I think I'm T-R-A-T-O-R. Yeah, I don't get it. Well, like I said, I'm getting like very hungry here, and it's like time for... I haven't eaten since like 9 o'clock this morning, like 9:30, and I think we're unless you can think of anything that I should check right now, LibreOffice seems to work. But I think I'm going to go ahead and don't like the fact that I can't just go down. I mean, I know I can probably figure it out at some point. But the resources... It's not really hitting the CPU very hard. Um... Okay, so somehow... Anyway, well, the thing was, I was just going to show... You know, it's a 4th gen i5. I think it's a 4570. Um... Um... Yeah, this is definitely different. I think in my particular case, I might continue using just regular Debian based ones. But yeah, so we're running Core i5, 4570, 4 cores, 4 threads. We got a NVIDIA GPU. It's a 1050 Ti. We're just running the regular Linux Debian. Let's see. Apparently there is a benchmark in here. I didn't know that. But yeah, this is not a super powerful system. Please do not move your mouse or your keys. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how long this is going to take. I hope not too long. But I think I'm probably getting ready to end this soon. It looks like my main computer here has some updates to do as well. So I should probably do that. But like as far as cars go, it's weird because like I like Hondas. I like the way I really like the way those Acuras look. But Honda seats are usually not as comfortable to me as Toyota seats, or even like German cars like Audis and Volkswagens and Mercedes. But I think by now we should all know not to buy. Anybody who watches Hoovie's Garage should know not to buy a cheap. BMW or whatnot. That's the other question. I'm not sure. Wow, it did pick up my. It did pick up my printer. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night because it was just seemed like a good idea to to go live. It really was a good idea. I enjoyed going live. But apparently I've been doing this every week, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep up doing every Saturday, but I might try to do as many Saturdays as possible. And thank you guys